everyone, welcome to our second podcast.
Our last podcast was a lot of fun. Katie is an amazing actress. Well, today we're going to review the first 3 episodes in the album The Deep End.
Yes, for Labyrinth. Well, maybe we'll start out right away. What were your first thoughts about Agent Billings and Agent Florence?
Well, I thought they were, I assumed that they were both good guys trying to keep up with Jason, but I was kind of questioning Agent Billings for a while, and yeah, you probably have something to say about that.
Well, I thought that they were normal government agents that were working with Jason. I actually questioned Agent Florence because she didn't trust Jason, but my brother thought that Agent Billings was the bad guy, and he turned out to be right.
Yeah, definitely. What did you think of hearing from Jason again?
Oh, Jason is the best character out there in my opinion. So I was really excited to hear from him, and he's always making jokes and stuff, being a really great character. And so I was really excited, yeah.
Yeah, when I first heard Jason, I completely freaked out. He's my all-time favorite character. In my perspective, he's just this totally awesome NSA agent with and he's just full of a lot of comedy and serious places in these episodes, which is I like it a lot. So, what did you first think about Reggie Fingers? Fingers.
The first thing I thought was he has a really weird name. I don't think I've ever met someone with the last name Fingers.
Yeah, neither.
I thought he made a really cool bad guy, and he would be a great character to return and try to take over Odyssey or something like that.
Yeah, definitely. I would like to see him come back, definitely. Well, when I first heard Reggie Fingers, like you said, wow, what a weird name. It's pretty funny, though. I just took him as, like, this side worker for the Mr. Grow, if you know what I mean by that. But I soon found out otherwise. So.
What did you think about his thug, Mycroft Thug?
Wait, did you say your name was Thug? That is amazing. Well, no joke. I first thought of the computer program Microsoft Works. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of crazy. But he's like, I liked him a lot. He was, as Jason found out, he's pretty slow.
Yeah, I found out that he was pretty slow at figuring things out, but I thought he was a great character. He's pretty funny. And I felt really bad for him not near the end. I think it was like the 3rd episode or something.
Yeah.
His daughter was in danger, and so I felt really bad for him there.
Oh, yeah, me too. What were your thoughts about Sue when you first heard her?
Well, I thought Sue was a great character. She sounded so innocent and nice. Well, she was actually like a tough kid working in London with the bad guys and whatever. But I think she's a good character and she should definitely come back.
Yeah, definitely. I first thought of Sue as this cute little innocent British girl with this totally awesome accent that I definitely can't do. I won't try. But she turned out to be quite a tough kid, and yeah, I liked her a lot. I would definitely like to see her come back as well.
Yeah. Well, in the description of the Deep End, she said that an old friend was returning. Who did you first think it was going to be?
Oh gosh, I seriously had no clue. At first, I thought it was gonna be Mitch because I previously heard Novacom. But after some guesses, I just gave up. I had no clue, and it was driving me nuts. I'm like, oh my word, who is it? But yeah, what about you?
Well, I came up with a bunch of different things because it was driving me nuts, trying to guess who it was going to be. I came up with Richard Maxwell, Mitch, Monica, Tasha, and even at one time I suggested Brian Dern.
Brian Dern, that's great. I actually like him a lot. He was pretty funny. Yeah, so were you excited to hear from Dale and Ann Jacobs?
Oh, yes, a lot. I used to really like those characters, and I still like them now that they've come back, and I was really glad to hear from them.
Yeah, you just really said what I was about to say. She steals my words. But, yeah, I really liked hearing from them. They're pretty cool. But, yeah, that's what I have to say about them.
Yeah, I was really glad to hear from them, plus it was really funny to hear Dale acting like a spy or whatever, ready to break into wherever Jason wanted him to break into, but then it was just his hotel room or whatever.
Yeah.
It was really funny.
Yeah, that was so much funny.
What did you think about the evil Mr. Groat?
Mr. Groat. Let's see. Well, I first thought he was like this normal bad guy after something. But I actually liked him a lot. He was pretty cool. I don't know what's up with me with liking bad guys, but yeah, you'll most likely say what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, well, I thought that Groat was a pretty cool guy, being like the head of a counterfeiting ring and whatever, but for some reason he's not the kind of character I'd say, oh, I want him to come back. I liked him, but I don't think I'd like him to come back.
Yeah, I liked him a lot. If he came back, I wouldn't have a problem with that. I like all the characters in Adventures in Odyssey. But yeah, it's like not a character that I would really, really want to come back. So, yeah. So do you have any extra comments about the episode?
Oh, well, I thought it was a very good episode, very well written. The actors were great, like always. It was very funny and intense, and there was some violence in it, but that's the kind of episode I like. They need to make more episodes like that. Yeah,
definitely. I would, totally love to make The Labyrinth into, this epic movie. You know me, yeah. I like to think that way. Novacom would be cool in the movie. Anyways, that's what my extra thoughts about that.
Okay, well, from 1 to 10, what would you rate the episode? 1 being the worst episode ever, and 10 being the best episode ever.
Oh, man, you're gonna get me in trouble. Okay, let's see. I'd probably, rate it, let's see. I'm gonna say 8. I loved it a lot, but it's not my favorite episode. So but I really, really like it. I don't seriously have that bad things to say about it. It's great. It's full of what you said. It's action, adventure, comedy, all those mixed in together, which I love. So, but what would you rate it as?
I'd probably rate it 8.5 because I was in the middle of deciding from 8 or 9, but I decided to go right in the middle, 8.5, because this episode was really great. Like I said, very well written, and the actors were great like always. And yeah, they did a really good job with this episode.
Yeah, very good job. I love it. Well, there are our thoughts about the episode The Labyrinth. Thanks for joining us, and please let us know what you think about our podcast, and if you have any ideas of what we should do next, actors we should interview, we'd love to hear them. Just comment below or email us to our show email. The email is listed in the description box below. Thank you so much.